What's up guys, Jeremy here with the Hockey Movement. In this video, I'm testing the new HockeyShot training tiles. What I'll be doing is comparison of their new tiles versus their old tiles. So the new tiles have this puzzle piece design. The old tiles have this loop and clip system. So it should be a little bit easier to put these together, but we'll find out. You'll also notice that these ones are a little bit flimsier, the new ones, than the old ones. The old ones seem a little bit more heavy duty. So I'm gonna be testing the durability. And of course, I'm gonna be testing how well the puck slides. So how easy are they to set up and tear down? How durable are they? And how well does that puck slide? All the things you guys want to know. Let's take a closer look and then we'll set them up. If you look at the old tiles first, how they would put together is with these loops and these hooks. And what you would do is lay those down here and then lay that down there. And you'd place them right there and basically just stomp on them. So it wasn't too hard to put them together. It took a little bit of time. To take them apart though, you had to get it right. If you pulled on the wrong side, you'd be pulling up and you could end up breaking these clips. So if I pull up on this one, it's not gonna apart. If I pull up on this one, it does. So there were some issues with some of these little clips breaking and people were having trouble taking them apart. So HockeyShot looked to fix that problem with the simple puzzle piece design. Let me show you how that works. These ones are really simple to put together. There's no wrong way to do it. Basically, you just drop them into place and you push down and they snap into place. Now to take them apart, you just pull up anyway and you pull them up. So they're really easy to put down, really easy to take up. You can see they have these little teeth on them and those teeth help keep them clipped into place so they don't come up. What I've noticed though is that you have to make sure you push every single one down. What happens is if you don't push every single one down, there could be a little bit of a ledge back here, and then if the puck hits that, it's gonna flip up. So just run your fingers along it to make sure that you've got every single one clipped into place, and you'll hear them snap down. Now what I'm pretty interested in is the durability of the new tiles. I was surprised when I pulled them out of the box that they felt flimsier than the old ones. They're not as beefy for sure. You can tell these ones are kind of flopping around and these ones aren't. These are the new ones and I can grab them and just basically bend them. So with the old tiles, they feel a lot more solid and rigid. And I think it's because of the structure on the bottom. If you look at the bottom of the old tiles, you can see that it's a bit of a thicker plastic and it's all connected. And that I think gives it a more solid structure. Whereas if you look at the bottom of the new tiles, it's a thinner plastic and they aren't all connected. And I think that's why it's really easy to bend them. What I'm gonna do is grab a hockey stick and slash this tile, then I'm gonna slash this tile. I'm gonna see if they take any damage. Let's do that right now. Ladies and gentlemen, today I'll be slashing these tiles with the Gansett hockey stick from Zeal Hockey. Slap shot test. Seems to hold up pretty well. Light slapper test. Doesn't look like there's any dents or dings from your typical slap shot. I'll try a bit of a harder slapper and continue with that same sweeping motion. No marks or dings on the old tile, no marks or dings on the new tile, but you do see a bit of a scuff. That's because I'm using that black hockey tape. Let's take some full-on hard slashes. All right, here it is, the Crosby finger chopper. Looks like there are some marks on the old tiles and there are some marks on the new tiles. So no matter what, don't slash your tiles. Stick's good. I'll abuse these things a little bit more and then I'll give you a close-up look. Taking a look at the damage on the old tiles, you can see there's a few dents here and there, but there's no cracking, so it didn't permanently damage it. You can still stick hand over that, no problem. Same thing over here. There's a little bit of a dent, but it didn't crack or permanently damage the tiles. I would like to test that in the winter time too to see if anything would happen with the new ones. I know with the old ones, they hold up fine in the winter time. I've used them outside of my garage. The new ones, I would have to test that in colder temperatures, but you'll have to wait for that one. Ever since I've been reviewing hockey products, I've noticed that every surface uses a very smooth finish, which is great right when you get it, but as you stick handle and use it a bit, it pretty much gets gummed up and chewed up, and everything pretty much feels the same after a month. No matter how smooth it is right out of the box, it feels the same after a month. So HockeyShot with their new tiles, they've added this matte finish. And I've noticed right out of the box, a regular puck does not slide as well. Let's set these up though and take a look at how the puck slides on a big surface. I'm gonna set up the old tiles first. I'm gonna time it, see how long it takes me to set up 15 tiles for each one. Let's go. I see that you know your judo. Time. Just over 2 minutes, not too bad. I do have some experience putting those down though. What I'm gonna do now is lay down the new tiles, but in a different pattern, and I'll see how long it takes me to put those down. This pattern I recommend if you only have a small amount of tiles and you wanna maximize the space. I'll tell you why right after this. Yeah. And done. So that pattern took me 3 minutes to lay down. I'd say for simplicity standpoint, the new ones are easy to put together because you don't have to rotate or guess. I know how to put these ones down. There's a certain pattern you have to follow. If you don't, you have to tear them all up and then redo it again. So for simplicity, the newer ones are easier, but because you have to fit every puzzle into the next one, you do have to go along and make sure the edges are smoother. That takes a little bit more time. This is a setup that I really like because it maximizes the space around you, which is really what you want to work on when you're practicing. You want to work on moving the puck around your entire body. So there's a lot more you can do with fewer tiles. With 16 tiles, I have a perimeter. I'm not really using the space underneath my feet, so why bother putting tiles there? Here I can work on moving the puck wide. I can bring it back and then get a shot. I can work on shooting from my side right here. I can work on a fake shot, bringing it across. Whereas if I'm over here on almost the same amount of tiles, I'm missing one right there for 16, but I'm really only hitting the outside edge. So it's not bad if you're doing only stick handling to have a square. Then you can work on toe drags and through the feet moves, stuff like that. But if you're working on stick handling, moving, crossovers, wider movements like that, then I really recommend setting the tiles up this way. Now I'm going to test how well the new tiles slide compared to the old ones using a regular hockey puck and a few dryland training pucks. So I have a couple green biscuits and I have the HockeyShot off-ice training puck.
A lyrical Hannibal, digging for the nuggets off the boards like the Manimal. Bring my power forward, we gonna keep it knocking till they scream it's out of order, dusting off our shoulders. Pick your poison, but yeah, I'll pick it for you. Tell them I'm the king at this, call me Jerry Lawler. Instrumental wrestler, driven like a Tesla. Good for the environment, keep kicking it till the time is up. Tough luck, flying V, we be the mighty ducks. Sipping Bombays, cooling out with my Caesar cut. Threes is up, just for the city. Mr. Militia, my bull straight out of Philly. Bash bro smooth like a jazz cover, most y'all dudes deserve. Come on, son. Like Ed Lover, yeah, I'm just having fun with it. 87 baby, straight flavor on some stunting shit.
Tick tock, you don't stop. It remains and you know that we don't stop. Fran P, yeah, you know that he don't stop. The clock don't stop, so we won't stop. No, tick tock, you don't stop. It remains and you know that we don't stop. Fran P, yeah, you know that he don't stop. Every word's true, put my life on the line. If it don't feel right, then stop it. Wise words of black thought in the cockpit. Your rhymes adopted. Always go hard like kids in a mosh pit and drop shit off, then proceed with caution.
So some interesting results. The old tiles from HockeyShot, a little bit beefier, a little bit more sturdy. I found with a regular puck, they had a little bit better glide than the new tiles from HockeyShot. And to be honest, it's kind of hard to notice the difference unless you're testing them side by side. Now, the one thing that I have noticed in all the years I've been testing hockey products, and I've tested a lot of different flooring tiles and shooting pads, some of them came with amazing glide. The puck would literally glide right across the top right when it came out of the box, and I was like, wow, this is just like ice. But you use it for a few weeks and then it just loses that touch. In my opinion, nothing has ever matched ice. I've even used synthetic ice and nothing has matched the same feel. Even the synthetic ice in my garage, I've walked across a few times, I've trained some kids in their boots, they bring dirt in, it gets kind of ground in there, and then it just gets rough. It all feels the same after a while. So nothing can really truly match the feeling of ice. So look for something that's affordable and look for something that matches how you want to train. If you just want to take a few shots on net, then grab a shooting pad because it's easy to pick up, easy to put away, and you can move it around and work on all kinds of different angles and distances fairly easily. If you want to turn a whole room into a training spot, that's when you want to look at the tiles. Or if you have a small room that you want to build some little spot, a little platform, then you can set up the tiles like I showed you earlier in the video. All you need is 16. You can surround yourself with them, and from there you can add a pass rebounder or you can add a slide board and you can really build up that small training area. If you're looking to pick up the new training tiles from HockeyShot, the advantage that I found for these ones is that they are pretty similar to basically everything out there. It's a nice smooth surface to practice your stick handling and shooting. Because of the puzzle piece design, you get just a little bit of extra surface area compared to the old tiles, and of course they are very easy to assemble and disassemble, and that's not just my opinion. I post on Instagram asking what you guys thought of the new HockeyShot training tiles, and here's a few of your comments. 94 Reyes Nicholas says the new ones click together better and there's less creak between them. Thank you very much for your comment. Young Andrew says the old ones are more slick but harder to assemble, I think, and I'd have to agree with you on that one. Plus.hockey says the new ones and they are great. Check out my setup. So if you guys want to check out that post, it's on my Instagram at HowToHockey. There'll probably be some more comments by the time this video goes live. Thanks a lot for your feedback, guys, and thanks for checking out this video. If you want to put up the tiles, I'll put a link in the video description. They retail between $10 and $15 depending on if you're in Canada, USA, if they're on sale or not. Check out the link, see if they're on sale. If they are, pick them up. Definitely recommend them. It's a great way to train at home. Thanks a lot for watching the video. We'll see you in the next one.
Keep kicking into the time is up. Tough luck, flying V, we be the mighty ducks. Sipping Bombays, cooling out with my Caesar cut. Threes is up, just for the city. Mr. Militia, my bull straight out of Philly. Bash bro smooth like a jazz.